color of rust, when Bella couldn't promise the earth from the dust. The sickle was sharp, the hammer came down, and crimson defined the width of the town. It was only a whisper, a feverish dream, the first taste of terror beside the slow stream. They hung the priests quickly, they silenced the streets, a rehearsal for horrors that future would meet. The red terror vanished, but left a deep cut, a lesson in fear for the gates that would shut. Oh, the knock at the door when the clock strikes 3 is the sound of the party coming for thee from the forest fields of Rex to the bleak Russian snow. The iron fist gripped us and would not let go. We built up the factories, yet starved in the lane. The scarlet frost settled on the Hungarian plain. Decades of whispers, decades of dread. The nation remembered the names of the dead. The tanks rolled in darkness, the Great War was done, but freedom was traded for Moscow's cruel sun. The promises shimmered, the bread would be shared, but the secret police watched and the scaffold was spared. For no enemy class, no thinker, no foe, whose grandfather owned what the state didn't know. The Alva arrived in their black leather coats. They cleared out the villas, they choked off our throats. Bourgeoisie vermin, their sentence declared, from Budapest mansions to farm fields unpaired. Our houses were empty, our portraits torn down, to house the apparatchiks that poison the town. We were sorted like cattle, marked for the train to the gulag dark centers through blizzards and rain. The ethnic German, the soldier, the one who fought against the red tide beneath the black sun. 20,000 vanished into the east, a compulsory labor for Stalin's great beast. Then the internal prisons, the dust roads we trod, deported to labor, forgetting our God. The crops that they mandated, they withered and failed. A command economy brutally nailed to the needs of the heavy, dark steel and the coal, while hunger consumed the Hungarian soul. Oh, the knock at the door when the clock strikes 3 is the sound of the party coming for thee from the forest fields of Rex to the bleak Russian snow. The iron fist gripped us and would not let go. We built up the factories, yet starved in the lane. The scarlet frost settled on the Hungarian plain. Decades of whispers, decades of dread. The nation remembered the names of the dead. In 56 the silence broke, the country stood tall. We fought for the freedom to witness the fall. The young Aggie spoke truth and the flag flew anew. But freedom in Eastern Bloc lands is too few. The tanks turned around, they returned in the night. They crushed the revolution with overwhelming might. The mass graves were hidden, the execution the final dark gift, and the West watched in silence, afraid of the threat, while Hungary bled and knew only regret. For 40 long years the fear lingered near, the wiretap listening the neighbor held dear was likely an informer, a comrade in doubt, the shadow of terror we couldn't scratch out. The churches were silenced, the students were taught the empty fulfillment that dogma had brought.